Y'all, I am so freaking excited. But hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Freedom with Remedi. This video is going to be about groceries and cooking and anything that pertains to food and storage of that food, and also the utensils and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over all of that with you in this video. If you all like these types of videos, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and comment down below and hit the subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed already. So we'll just go ahead and get into it. Y'all, first of all, I wanted to start off with hydration, because hydration is key. When I first bought my ice coat, I mentioned that during the summer it was really hot in California and I would used to have to buy ice, so having the ice coat and having a freezer is like such a game changer. But what I've noticed that it's like such a hassle to constantly try to make ice. Now I do have an ice maker, like an ice silicone ice maker, but it's just such a hassle to like constantly try to like make ice and refill that. So essentially what I basically came to the conclusion with is I do also have a kind of like a Stanley cup. It's not really a Stanley cup, it's like those like Stanley looking cups that you get at Walmart. So I have one of those in the front, but I keep this one in the back. I've had this water bottle for a minute and I just like kind of like refill it, and I would just put it in my freezer, and sometimes it will just freeze overnight. And in the morning I can just kind of let it thaw out and I'll have cold water, and as it's thawing out I can put it into my thermal cup that will kind of help keep it cold. So that's kind of how I am able to have access to cold water. But since it's been cold lately, it's cold coming out of the dispenser. So that's number one. Number two, we are going to get into my dry storage. This is where I keep my dry storage. It is right underneath my ice coat. I'll show y'all everything in a second, but this is basically where I would keep all my pantry items. And I had made space underneath my ice coat. I kind of built a little bit of a platform so that I can have space underneath my ice coat to put my pantry items. I think I got this from Ross, I'm pretty sure, but you can get it at any of those kind of stores like Marshall's, Ross, something like that. But it's really cute. It's giving boho. It matches the theme of my van. I kind of wanted like a boho type of look. I just wanted to share with you some of the items that I keep in here. Beans, this rice. I just usually put both of these in the rice cooker, add a little water, and I just have beans and rice as a simple meal. Popcorn for girl dinner. Sometimes I just like eat popcorn for dinner. This is a reusable kimchi jar. Idahoan, that's the brand. Idahoan came out with a dairy-free version of their quick mashed potatoes. So I bought a couple of them and I just kind of like store it in here. Organic coconut oil. I use this for my hair, sometimes my skin, and I also use it for cooking. Obviously I would spoon it out and then use it for whatever it is I'm using it for, but I use it for a lot of different things. Quinoa. I also have brown rice, lots and lots of seaweed. And then I have cashews as well. I have an old cashews jar that I actually put my agusi, obono seeds, and this is like all like Nigerian type cuisine, so I like to just keep them all together in here. Then I have my pancake mix that I can also use for waffles. I have 2 of those, and then I have some oatmeal packets right here. Oh, and recently I bought all of these tomato soups. I got like 4 of them. So these are the Progresso tomato soups. They went on sale for $1.50. Y'all, I can't really show you exactly what it is, because when it comes to living this life, you have to like condense things so that they're small, so that everything fits. And essentially like I have to remove all of the packaging sometimes, because if I don't, then it won't fit. So this is cornbread mix that I feel like it was gonna go good with the tomato soup, which is why I bought it. But yeah, and then I also have baking soda in here, not for baking. I do have a issue with condensation on my windows, so basically what I like to do is I like to put some of this baking soda inside like a sock or something, and then I can just like put it on my dashboard so that it can kind of help reduce the condensation, the amount of condensation that's on my dashboard. So I got this maple syrup. I haven't tried it, but I got it from Grocery Outlet. Grocery Outlet is my spot. But y'all, I have learned that recently I've been kind of like on a strict budget, because I'm trying to save up as much money as I can by the end of the year so I can like continue my travels and stuff like that. And Grocery Outlet is my spot, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I find myself like buying things there because it's on sale or because it's cheap. And then like say for example their maple syrup would be like on sale, so it's like, okay, now that I have maple syrup, I need to buy waffle mix and I need to buy pancake mix, and it's like that wasn't really a part of like the grocery list, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't help it sometimes. But anyway, I can use this to sweeten my tea and to sweeten my coffee. So, and I have pancake mix. So these things are popular. This is the only vegan kind that I found that doesn't really have any chicken stock or beef stock or anything like that. This is really spicy, and I like spicy soup like when you're sick, especially because I was having like congestive issues, so I'm like, let me eat some like spicy food. So that's why I got it, but it's super spicy. It's good, but I don't think I would be buying it again. I have these croutons. These croutons did not fit in the situation here, so I kind of just left it in my catch-all bucket over there. But those are going to be for also my tomato soup and stuff like that, since I have so much of it. I like to have fruit, and I try to keep fruit that doesn't necessarily have to be refrigerated. I usually get bananas, and I only get the organic bananas from the Safeway. I don't buy any bananas from anywhere else. I don't know what it is, but the bananas from Safeway are just like, the organic bananas from Safeway are just elite. Organic bananas in general are just elite in general, and I feel like if you normally don't buy organic bananas, you should definitely try it just to like really taste the difference. Not that I'm a banana connoisseur, but like I can really genuinely taste the difference. But anyway, I like to put these in my smoothies, and I like to use this as an egg replacement for my pancake mix and for my cornbread that I'm going to be making at the end of this video. This is my ice co, and I have a video about my ice co on my channel. I have an unboxing video, so if you're interested in that, there will be a card on the screen. It'll probably be a card on the screen. I'll try to put that in there. I've had it for 4 to 5 months, and I love it. I love it. I don't have any complaints. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to start with my freezer. Now, as you can see, she is packed to the brim, honey. I do not play. I like to keep as much food on hand as possible because your girl gets cravings, and sometimes I just like a little bit of variety. I can just take this whole thing off and set it to the side. I recently got these pop stickers. I got 2 of them. These were also on sale, so I bought 2 of them. I have the summer strawberry. I never tried this one. And then I have the Roman raspberry. This is something that I got from the grocery outlet. These are my frozen fruit. I make my smoothies with that, like I mentioned earlier. I do have a blender as well. I have some corn, these daring chicken. These are the best ones. The lemon and herb is good for salads, so I like that for that. This is also good for salads if you kind of want like a spicy buffalo chicken salad, but this is also good on its own if you just want chicken and fries. And then this is good for stir fries. Gem that I found at the grocery outlet. There are these like very thin bagels that Safeway sells. They're vegan, but they're very thin. Like literally 2 of the bagels is like one of these bagels, and they're overpriced, like thin and overpriced, right? I found these at the grocery outlet. They're by Olivardo Street Bakery. I'm not sure what the original price tag is on this, but usually when it comes to vegan breads and vegan like bakery items, they're very expensive, so I was really happy to find this at the grocery outlet. The only downside is you have to cut open the bagel yourself. And then this is Ben & Jerry's non-dairy. Should I say anything else? I also bought these hash browns. I do like options for quick breakfast and stuff like that, so I got these hash browns and I repackaged them in here to save myself some space. Let me tell y'all something about the baskets. So for the freezer side, I don't really mind it. For the fridge side, it can be kind of annoying, but I do like the idea that I can like split my stuff, you know what I mean? But sometimes, like especially like with the placement of my fridge, sometimes it could be like kind of annoying. Like if I need something that's like on the very bottom, I have to be like very conscious of how I'm layering my items and stuff like that. On the bottom of stuff, I'll put like my duplicates and stuff like that. So this, y'all, I'm a fries fanatic. When I was living in my car and I would get the craving for fries, I would usually go to like my top 3 spots for fries. I will put a list on the screen right here of all the fries that I tried, it rated from the ones that are the best and the ones that are like the worst. I'm trying to not eat out. If I don't have to, I'd rather not. I got these fries from the grocery outlet. They were like $2.99, I believe, and I love these fries specifically because they're very like natural and it's not super greasy. I feel like other fries, before you even put them in the air fryer, they're already like greasy and like your hands are all greasy. Every time I go to the grocery outlet and I see those, I at least buy 2. So that's why they're on the bottom, because I put like my extras and like my duplicates on the bottom. Another bag of frozen fruit. I also got these Chipotle black bean burgers, also repackaged for, you know, to save space, but these are really good for like added protein or if I just want like a quick sandwich. This was like an ice maker that I got from Target. I don't regret it, but I could have definitely went without it because you can't really make a whole lot of ice with this. Look how thin it is. And then I have these ice cubes. These are reusable ice cubes that I got from the Safeway. I got 2 packs and they were $5.99 each. A little expensive, but I'm sure if you get it online you can get it for a little cheaper. They basically keep it in this reusable that's what they look like. One thing I will say, I don't know if you guys can tell, this stuff right here, okay, builds up over time. I'm not sure why that happens, but it doesn't look bad now because I recently cleaned it like a month ago. I basically had to completely shut down this part of my fridge. I had to like make sure like I cleaned out my fridge and ate most of my food, and I had to completely shut down this freezer part of my fridge so that all of it can like thaw out and melt, and then I had to clean it out and stuff like that. So this gets pretty thick, and when this gets thick, it's hard to put this basket, it's hard to move it in and out. That's the only complaint that I have with this ice coat. Other than that, I love it. Now we're going to move to my fridge section. Lemons, some vegan cheese, deli meat. I'm probably not gonna buy this as much anymore, but I have ham and turkey in here. I just kind of shoved it both in here, but this is the turkey and this is the ham. For 4 slices, you get 11 grams of protein, and each box is 34 grams of protein. I have a big thing of orange juice on the bottom, and obviously I don't want to have to like keep digging in there. I just refill it until the orange juice is gone. I got this also from the grocery outlet. It's really hard to come across a bread that doesn't have milk or dairy products in it, or eggs. Even some products at market, like gluten-free, have eggs in it, but I kind of like, I don't really worry too much about the gluten-free part. It's more so just like, does it have eggs or does it have dairy, right? So this one I found at the grocery outlet. This is organic multi-grain bread, also from Alvarado Street. It comes frozen and then you just thaw it out. But once you thaw it out, you have to finish it within like 7 to 10 days, or it starts to mold. But keeping it in the fridge, because I don't know if y'all keep your bread in the fridge. I keep my bread in the fridge. I feel like it just extends its shelf life. So yeah, this one's really good. I also bought this brand. I like the fact that they use cashews and coconut, but it just, I don't know if it's just the everything flavor with the everything bagel. I don't know if that's just too much going on, or I don't know, but I don't really like this brand. I probably wouldn't buy it again. Then I got my organic ketchup. This mayo is really good. The vegan Chipotle mayo option is not available in stores. The only time I saw it was at the grocery outlet, and I bought it twice and it was so good. This one is okay, right? But there are other brands that make vegan mayo, right, for cheaper too, because this is like, it's $8.99 at the Safeway, but the Chipotle one, I will pay the $8.99 for the Chipotle mayo. Some unsweetened coconut milk, Planet Oat creamer as well. I like to use these baggies to keep fruit, asparagus, Skinny Girl honey Dijon dressing. For the price that you pay for 1 bottle, you can only use this like really twice. This is like a meal prep salad that I prepped earlier, some leftover relish. I have some broccoli. I have this pad thai sauce, my jelly, have a shallot. I have some butter. This is the orange juice that I was talking about. It's huge. I bought it because it was on sale at the Safeway, and this is the best orange juice, hands down. If I'm not gonna freshly squeeze my own oranges to make my own orange juice, which sometimes they have sales on oranges, navel oranges, and I'll like freshly squeeze them myself and I will drink that. But the only problem with that is that it only lasts like 3 days in the fridge. Otherwise it'll kind of turn rancid. This one kind of has a little bit more of a shelf life. Once you open it, it says use within 7 to 10 days. But yeah, Florida's Natural is the best orange juice, hands down. Kinder's barbecue sauce, and I have some tofu. I usually just air fry this if I'm going to be using it for my salads. Just cut it into cubes, air fry it. And then I can also use it for my stir fries. I basically use this to make vegetable stock. This is like a vegetable base. It just helps to spruce up any like meal that could use this. It makes it more savory, and it's a better, smaller option for vegetable stock. And you get a lot out of this too. So all right, and that is everything. All right, so lastly but not least, I'm going to show y'all how I actually prepare my meals and cook. So obviously I have my handy dandy air fryer. I've had this for a minute. It cooks majority of my food. And then I also have this little rice cooker that I got from Target. I also have this little cute, I got this from Walmart for like less than $10. It is very mini, okay, but it's super cute. It's like this heart-shaped waffle maker. I do like this every now and then. I do like a fresh waffle, okay? Really a nice gadget to have. And it doesn't take up that much power either. So yeah, I have my cast iron skillet. I do recommend that you guys purchase this. I don't know if it comes with it, all of them, but I got this from Walmart, and then the little red handle was sold separately, but this comes off because obviously this gets hot. I don't use this a lot, but when I do use it, I put it to work. What I use the most out of everything is this here. It's like a simple, compact little pot, and I use this to heat up water, mostly for my coffees, my tea, and stuff like that. If I am going to be heating up something that is not water, then I normally would go with my non-stick pot over here, and I would use this to make like oatmeal. I'd use this to make noodles and stuff of that. If I'm going to be frying, I normally use like the frying pan, but I try not to have too many pans. I just have a big pot in case I want to make like a large portion. Here, I also got this from the grocery outlet. It has 20 grams of protein. It's salted caramel. I'll like add this to my smoothies for just like extra protein and stuff like that. I have my electric stove that I showed y'all in my previous video. If you don't have an electric stove, I highly suggest that you get one. I got this one from the Walmart for $15. It does draw a lot of wattage. You don't have to crack open the windows, obviously, because of the carbon monoxide and stuff like that. The very bottom drawer has like my extra butane, and it has my big pot and my rice cooker, and it has my little mini waffle maker. So that's in there. And here I keep all of my utensils. I have my knives. I have this this is how I make my freshly squeezed lemons and orange juice. Plastic wrap and some tin foil. I also have my French press, which I love. I have a coffee grinder, air fryer, liners, chopsticks, forks, spoons, cooking spoon, Ziploc bags. Here I mainly just have my teas. So all of my teas are in this bag, and I just kind of take it out of the box and I just mark it. So this one says chamomile, like popcorn seasonings for girl dinner, whole bunch of random seasonings. So that takes up like half of this drawer, to be honest with you. And then I have my coffee. I only buy whole bean coffee because it just makes me feel more at ease, knowing that there's nothing else in there, you know what I mean? So I only buy whole bean coffee. And then I have this is some hot chocolate powder. I have some agave for my tea. I have some oil, and I like how it has a little butterfly. And yeah, you can just it kind of seals so it doesn't spill. This is the best hot sauce, hands down. I don't want to argue with anybody. The price point, the taste, this is the best hot sauce, okay? Because, and how you know is like when you, first of all, it coats the glass. When you shake it, it coats the glass. This is where I keep all of my Tupperware, and I keep my blender in here. Y'all see why I put the curtain? But yeah, I have an extra French press, like a bigger one in the back here. And then I also have my NutriBullet blender right here. I don't know if you guys can see. So today's cuisine is going to be cornbread with tomato soup and the salad that I have in there. All right, y'all, this is how it came out. This is the tomato soup. It's really, really good, actually. And the cornbread came out really good. I actually just add a little bit of butter on top. It melted now, but I added butter. And then my salad. So freaking good. All right, I'm gonna taste the cornbread. Taste a little bit of it. Y'all, I never understood the hype about cornbread, but now I do. Now I get it. If I knew it was gonna be this good, I would have made more of it. I'm gonna end the video here. If y'all enjoyed, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Welcome to the family, the gang, the crew, okay? And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
You didn't like the wine, did you? Mama, I'm sick of it. Ever since you got here, you have not stopped